The darkest history from every amusement park in Pennsylvania. In regards to Hershey Park, there is a grim contrast to the cheerful chocolate factory world ride compared to Hershey's real factory history. Let us not forget the Hershey chocolate strike of 1937. Milton Hershey had cultivated an image of Hershey, Pennsylvania as the model company town, where workers were treated like family, but that image cracked during the Depression. In April 1937, hundreds of workers occupied the factory in a sit-down strike against wages, hours, and union representation. 5 days later, thousands of angry dairy farmers, loyal employees, and anti-union residents stormed the plant armed with clubs and improvised weapons, beating strikers and forcing them into the street. The violence effectively crushed the strike. In regards to Kennywood, we have the horrific microburst of 2002. On May 31st, a powerful burst of wind slammed into the amusement park while it was crowded with visitors. Storm ripped the massive wooden roof off the pavilion covering the whip and brought it crashing down onto the guests below. One woman lost her life while dozens more were injured as rescuers searched through the wreckage. Going down at Dorney Park on June 11th, 1940, 9-year-old Donald Hassler suffered fatal injuries while riding a miniature Ferris wheel. He stuck his head through a small opening in the carriage. As the ride continued to rotate, his head got caught on the ride's stationary framework, fracturing his skull. He was rushed to Allentown Hospital where he would not survive. Going down to Knoebels, we got Great Flood of 1972. Hurricane Agnes dumped extraordinary rainfall across Pennsylvania, and the two creeks running through Knoebels rose 6 feet above their banks. Water tore through the resort, and 6 of their cottages were destroyed. An extraordinary 24 of the park's 25 rides were destroyed. Despite Knoebels being a modest, family-owned amusement park, they persevered. Knoebels' family, employees, friends, and residents teamed up to undertake a massive cleanup and reconstruction effort. In 1973, the park recovered and continued expanding, the opening of their Haunted Mansion attraction. Alright, no more happy stuff. Let's get dark again. This time in Sesame Place, Philadelphia. 2002, Sesame Place went viral for all the wrong reasons. The video showed Rosita waving off 2 young black girls, deliberately snubbing them. Sesame Place denied that it was intentional discrimination, but other families came forward with similar experiences. One family filed a $25 million class action lawsuit. Sesame Place would institute additional bias and inclusivity training. And finally, going down at Dutch Wonderland, we got the 1971 Johnston gang heist. This infamous family robbed this young amusement park in 1971, escaping with roughly $33,000 in cash and property. As law enforcement closed in on the gang in the late 1970s, members of the gang began offing their younger associates, who they felt might cooperate with investigators. This included Bruce Johnston's 18-year-old son, Jimmy Johnston, and his 15-year-old girlfriend, Robin Miller.